Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation as we go ahead and take a look into Gilmore Girls. This is season number 1, episode number 5, titled Cinnamon's Wake. Reading the title to this next episode, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest with you guys. I don't recall getting introduced to a character named that. I don't remember. Let's just jump in there and figure it out together, to be honest with you. I kind of have no idea what they're trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are a fan of Gilmore Girls, what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, feel free to leave the like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Let's just jump in there. Let's just have fun and see what we'll be getting ourselves into. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gilmore Girls. Here we go.
So where'd you say Dad was?
Unspeakable shall befall you, Luke. Fine, I shall be French, but I shall not be happy.
I'll be fine, but I shall not be happy.
Bonjour, messieurs, je m'appelle Michel. Si je peux faire quoi que ce soit pour vous aider.
Vous nous avez fait une blague tout à l'heure, hein? Très drôle, Michel.
Kill me now.
Oh, whoa, honey. This is a more delicate procedure than you might think, okay? Okay. Takes an expert hand.
No. Please, yes, get it out. Get it out. Oh, thank goodness.
Hi. Oh, well, gee, what is that, $1? Let me just, give you, find you $1. You know what?
Oh, try a plum. They're better than sex.
No thanks.
Whoa,
Fresh
okay.
fruit always has such a sensuality about it. Are you too young for this?
Definitely.
What are you here for, honey? What?
Oh, well, I just...
Oh, I see what is.
The next time you put something in that mouth that doesn't belong there, I'm gonna remove it and then call the police.
Well, you can't take that from her. She was about to pay for it.
That's all you want, honey? A head of lettuce and the mouse traps?
That should do it.
That's a couple of must-need items there.
$2.27.
I only have $1.
A paper or plastic?
I'm fine.
She is so nervous, so shy. I mean, when it comes to Dean. Well, at least Dean isn't like fucking Tristan. Tristan?
Goodbye, Lorelai Gilmore.
Hey, he got that date that he wanted, so respect, brother, respect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Life is a funny thing, huh?
Yeah, I love that. So why is life such a funny thing?
I met this amazing guy.
Goody.
Yeah, there's goody stuff about it, but there's baddie stuff, too. He's a teacher
Rory's-
at Chilton. Max, you met him at
Yep.
the bake sale.
Oh, he looked good.
Yeah, right? He's so sexy and smart and funny, and he likes coffee.
God, he sounds perfect for you.
Did you many problems? First,
Meat garnish?
I do not like to involve Rory in my personal life. I don't want her
Oh
to
my
have to deal
God.
with that.
Sookie, you don't
I
work
send her
here.
guy home, and he might not be the guy, but then she gets all attached to him, and then all of a sudden I decide that I don't like the way he eats or hums incessantly.
Luke's
Or the
about to
way
be
he
so
smashes his
bad.
lips, or how his hair isn't really his.
Yeah, and then I break up with him, and then Rory's,
No, I don't.
you know, he knows.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
Suki!
I knew it. I knew it.
Paprika.
What have I said about the counter?
I know.
The counter is a sacred space, my sacred space. You don't do yoga on the Dalai Lama's mat, and you don't come behind my counter, period.
I was trying to help.
You bring her a...
Mom, you better come.
Honey, what's wrong?
It's Cinnamon.
Oh, Cinnamon died. That's what the wake is. Okay, yeah, because I was like, yo, we didn't even get introduced to no character named Cinnamon, so I was confused a bit. Aw, poor Cinnamon.
My bad, honey.
Oh, Laura, come in.
They said that they rolled her body into a lamp. Did you laugh? Did you
Did
want
she-
to?
What, laugh?
Sad. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
Hello? Hello, where is Lorelai? I'm dropping something off. Yoo-hoo, hee-haw, man. Where's Lorelai Gilmore?
Hey. Thank you.
Oh.
Could knock it back to the end.
What, you're having a party and I was not invited?
Sweetie,
It's not a party.
It's a wake.
Right.
Oh, really? Who died?
Their cat.
You are mourning a cat?
My man pulled out all the stops. Got his good car out and everything.
Hold on one more day.
Is that meatloaf?
Yep.
You use ketchup?
They killing that though. It sounds nice and peaceful.
Thank you. No, on something that could appear like a date to the untrained eye.
No,
Should I
don't lie.
justify? It was a date.
Yeah, okay, there you
How
go.
long have you been dating him?
I haven't. This was gonna be the first time.
And when were you planning on telling me about this? On your wedding?
No, by the rehearsal dinner at least. I know.
He teaches me things every day in a very small classroom with a lot of other kids who probably aren't going to be high-fiving me when they find this out.
I know, sweetie, and I told him that this was one of the information that would have come out eventually, like the Iran-Contra scandal.
So you're Oliver North.
No, I'm Fawn Hall.
Mom,
Well, she was much prettier.
I just can't believe that you didn't tell me about this. Why wouldn't you tell me?
Because I thought you were gonna take it bad. Thank God I was wrong. Expected to, you know. I think the whole Angelina Jolie, Billy Bob Thornton thing really proves that. I know you don't understand this now, but you will someday. You'll meet some great guy, and he'll make your head all foggy, and you won't know what to do with yourself.
Oh, she's met someone.
Sweetie, I won't keep anything from you again, okay? I promise. From now on, every...
Who could this possibly be?
Hello?
I've been trying to get you all afternoon.
Mom?
Yes. Hold on, I'm looking up aneurysm in our medical dictionary to see if I just had one.
I just wanted to be honest with you, Mom. So
Right.
A cat?
Yeah, a cat. It was a cat's funeral.
You skipped your own cousin's funeral for a cat funeral?
Not my cousin, Mom. My father's grandmother's sister's girl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode, season number 1, episode 5 of Gilmore Girls. Very quickly, R.I.P. Cinnamon. I really went into this episode like, did we ever get introduced to a character named Cinnamon? So I kind of was going into this like kind of clueless. I honestly thought maybe we were dealing with something completely different. You know what I mean? As far as like, I don't know. I literally had no idea what to expect if I was going based off the title of this episode, which I was. And I was just like, who the fuck is Cinnamon? I don't remember getting introduced to him, but it was a cat that tragically died in this episode. Lorelai was awesome in here. I really loved how she... At first, of course, she didn't tell Rory about, of course, Max, you know, asking her out and potentially going out on a date. But I love the fact that she was open and honest to her daughter about it, especially from the moment she saw that Max showed up into their house, as far as like knocking on the porch. Because at that moment, you couldn't hide it. You know, you couldn't hide it. You had to tell her. And I love the fact that Lorelai was not like hiding away from anything. You know, she was like on the fence, like, I don't know. It's up to you. Like, do you think I could, like, should, you know, like pretty much seeking her daughter's approval. Because at the end of the day, she knows that with this kind of situation happening, this could possibly make Rory's like life at school probably a little bit tougher. And we already know how that's kind of been so far for Rory. It's kind of been a little bit of a tough road for her, but having this kind of stuff happening, it could possibly make it a little bit more harder for her. But I love the fact that mom was so open and honest to her daughter about it. And I love Rory's reaction. She's like, you know, you're going to date who you're going to date. You know, I can't sit here and tell you who you can and cannot see. Was she upset about it? I don't think she was upset about it. Was she like disappointed about it? She mentioned that she was not. Speaking about Rory, she mentioned she wasn't disappointed about it, but she was upset that mom did lie to her about it. But I love what mom said. Mom was like, I technically didn't lie. I just never told you, you know? And then I thought it was funny when she was like, oh, well, when you planned on telling me when the wedding happened, and, you know, Lorelai being Lorelai, she was like, oh no, just waiting at the reception. She said something like that is when she would tell her, but that's her being funny. That's her joking with Rory. But I love that so much about Lorelai, is that she's able to just throw in these little things of humor where it's just, to me, it's just really, really funny. We also had Dean going to Rory in this episode, kind of telling her straight up how he feels, like, hey, I'm kind of interested in you, and I just wanted to let you know this. You could definitely see that there's a little bit of some sparks going here, as far as, like, you can see Rory is definitely into Dean, and you can see Dean is definitely into Rory. We'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll see if they try to pursue anything with this. If you guys were to ask me, I would think this will probably, maybe be a little bit difficult for these two, just because they do technically go to different schools. And I know you guys will probably be in the comment section saying, well, that shouldn't matter if they go to the same school, if they live in the same different school, but like live in the same town, city, whatever. True, makes sense, but we'll see what happens. I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, it could work. Okay, it could work. But with Dean working, Rory with a busy schedule that she has, I just feel like timing-wise, I don't know how they'll have the time to see each other, if that makes sense. When you really think about it, they only really seen each other in this episode. When they kind of, and I say kind of, had free time was literally right here in this moment where they're on the bus. And it was very brief because Dean already got off the bus to go to school. So when do they actually have time to see each other? You know, Dean works. Rory, again, is busy. We'll see if that happens, and we'll see if it could work. I wouldn't mind, because I think Dean is actually a pretty cool guy, but we'll see what they decide to do moving forward. So we did, again, lose Cinnamon. It was kind of sad, but I loved how serious they took that situation. You know, when you have a pet and they've been in part, like when they've been a part of your life for so long, they become part of the family. You know what I mean? So everything that this family was doing for Cinnamon, as far as like doing the wake, going all out for it, I loved it, because I'm like, you know what? I could totally see myself doing that when that time comes, because I do have a dog. I have a dog that's a little bit, I won't say super, super old. She's only 6 years old. But when that time does come, you know, I've had her for quite some time. I've actually rescued her from the shelter. So I've had her for now 2 years now, and she's part of the family. You know what I mean? So I would feel extremely bummed out if I was to lose her in any kind of way. So I did not find anything out of the ordinary with seeing this family go all out and above and beyond for Cinnamon's wake, I guess. Would I do something like this? Probably not. I wouldn't probably go as over the top, but it doesn't bother me that I see stuff like this, because again, I understand, you know, when you have that connection with your pet, you know, it's family. So I understand that, and I get it. I just don't have the budget to do something like this, so I probably won't be able to do this, but you guys get where I'm going at with this. So we have Medina pursuing Lorelai a lot. He's like really telling her how much he feels, like how much he's into her and stuff like that. We'll see what they do, man. We'll see what they decide to do, to be honest with you, because I don't know how I feel about this quite yet, just because the show just technically started. Rory did just technically start, you know, school and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. You know, he seems like a cool, chill guy, but we got to go ahead and keep watching just so I could get a really good vibe on how Max actually is as a person. It was a pretty good, solid episode. A little bit on the slower side, but there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest with you. I like slow and relaxed and chill kind of episodes, and honestly, that's what this was for me. So thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with me. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Gilmore Girls.